Shatta Wale is currently trending on some of the biggest entertainment platforms in Africa ahead of his incoming EP, Voice of the Crown, before the much anticipated African King album. As well as Shatta on a TikTok live yesterday night gave details of the possibilities of featuring Sark on either the Voice of the Crown EP or the African King album. Africa Fact Zone is Africa's biggest facts brand and the world's most up-to-date facts platform, with over 1.3 million followers on X, ranked Shatta Wale as the series African artist you can never get tired of listening to, as well as highlighting on some of Shatta Wale's international collaborations. They wrote, Shatta Wale's international collaborations, Beyoncé and Major Lazer, already. Shatta Wale featuring Vybz Kartel, Mansa Musa, Skillenbank, Blow Up, Alkaline, ATM Remix, Adonai, My Queen, Sean Storm, Party for Life, Version, Can You, Sanshia, The Way You Move, Ja Vinci, Party All Night, Lisa Hyper, Inner the Night, Munga Honorable and Tifa, Party with the Stars, and many more. Away from that, Boomplay gave an update on their weekly top artists. Shatta Wale at number 3. First on the list, Black Sherif. Second, Kweku Smoke. Third, Shatta Wale. Fourth, Ken Paluta. Fifth, Kofi Kenata. Sixth, Stoneboy. Seventh, Sarkodie. Eighth, Daddy Lumba. Ninth, Wendy Shea, and 10th, Last Mid. As well as Shoulder, Medical featuring Shatta Wale and Beat Trap continues charting number 1 on Shazam's top 200 ever since the song was dropped a few weeks ago. Away from that, Shatta Wale in a TikTok live yesterday spoke about his past history with Asamoah Gyan, current relationship with Sarkodie, and something little about the Voice of the Crown EP. Speaking about Asamoah Gyan, who was his classmate during their JHS school days, I quote Shatta, "The day Asamoah Gyan saw me look like a madman, I felt really bad. And that motivated me to work hard. When I bought my second Range Rover, I had to run to Asamoah Gyan mansion to tell him I have made it, and he still wasn't impressed." Shatta Wale recounts his hard days and his relationship with Asamoah Gyan. Let's make time to watch the full video.
Plan for the music industry. We want to direct you guys to this direction. Hey, Mumbuadie, Dabena Mubaye, and I start according to the picture time, Obaye, the Nimbi, and then Obekache. That's how the music industry. That's why me and Sarkodie would do things, and anytime we want, we'll release it, because we believe that, you know, we've been able to fight a good fight, and it's beautiful, you know, because sometimes I can call him now and say, Jack, so I'm money $5,000 be able to say, oh, the message. Oh wow,
that is nice to see that you are doing, or not doing actually, but you are living the life that you wanted back then, right?
Exactly.
In terms of collaboration, respect, industry support, etc. I mean, back then nobody would look at you, nobody would support you. And funny enough, this is not even part of my way, but as of yesterday, I think I saw Asamoah Gyan post a video about how he saw you walking along the road and he was crying. What's your relationship with Asamoah Gyan right now, and is he proud of the Shatta that you've become in comparison to what he saw before, the bandana that he saw before?
Asamoah Gyan now is still my best buddy, you know. I think we had a meeting last year, October. You know, he wanted to do a project and we're talking about it. It was like, Charles, like, he calls me Charles, you know. I don't know why he likes calling me Charles, you know, but he likes calling me Charles. It was like, Charles, you know that, Charlie, you do well. Wow. I said, oh, why? I said, you know, see the day I see you, I feel say you mad. And it's true, babe. Today you saw me, that was my outside sleeping days, you know, like no bathing, you know, dreadlock boy, very black, you know. Sometimes when I smell my skin, I don't even like it myself. Because, yeah, I was sleeping in like kiosk, you know, maybe in front of a shop when it's late, you know. So I go to like places like bars when they are closed, like I sleep there, you know. So when I met him that day, when he cried, like I felt bad. I was like, hey. Oh, I can't let someone just see me in the next 10 years like this. You know, so me and him is like real brothers, you know. He loves me for me, because the only time I went to his place to worry him was, you know, when I bought my second Range Rover, and, you know, I called him, I was like, yo, I can't show you something. He said, what you can show me? What money you got? I say, I get money past you, I can't show you something. He said, I should come. The other time he's bought his new house, and I drove there. And when he saw me, he was like, what am I gonna do? Make you see my Range Rover. So he was like, this nonsense car. I should look at this Rolls Royce. Is this the that's not insulting him, bro? That day when I was leaving, I was like, he's not anything. He has not given me money before. He should give me $2,000. And Chuchu, like, he told me, like, he gave me, I felt good, So me and him is like brothers, like Bafo has been like my chief advisor, Sometimes he tells me things that I need to do in terms of, the popularity I've gotten and take advantage of it. So him and the brother are like family to me, As imagine his parents knew when we were in school that we were close friends before, he got so big and he started supporting. That day he saw me, he gave me 500 euros.
Wow.
Yeah, and I always thank him for that, and God will bless him because he's been a lifesaver that time. He's really did like good to me. So yes,
That's lovely. Recently, I saw that you and, like you mentioned before, you and Sarkodie are, your relationship online is quite nice to see. You've had a hit song with Sarkodie before, and it did incredibly well. It shook the internet world, and the song is still being played up until today. My question is, you have a new project coming up, EP and an album. Is there anything you can put out there for us? Do we need to expect any collaboration specifically with Sarkodie, and that's it? Is something that you put on the back burner?
Well, me and Sak now, maybe you might not want me to say it, but let me just try and say it. We've had conversations, but what we are seeing now is how we can, help build the industry. That is one. Music is just like, one of those gifts that God can give to you when you are ready for it. And I believe He's giving it to Sak, He's giving it to me. So we feel we've got into a phase where we've even entered into another phase where it's business, because I'm doing Shakti, he's into real estate now, doing a few projects. And I'm like, recently somebody was telling me, Shatta, the way vibes, I thought they perform all around the world, like for day I say, bro, you're stupid, like, don't talk like that. Yeah, like, don't be like, unless maybe you are so hungry for fame. Vibes Cartel knows I love him from jail, and this is a guy that I learned from, so he's not the type of person that I would want to be pushing him with music, because I know what I'm doing. I know I'm running my thing. Like, if you check him, he's moving around, not with the boys he came out from jail with to show some pity love. Now Sean Storm is in London. Wife is still in, like, he's gone back to America. Like, I was watching, I was like, these people understand themselves so much. But if it's Ghana, somebody will say, he supported you from Joe, do a song with him, man. It will be nice. Why are you people doing like Ghana? We have like our mindset is far from home, So what I'm just trying to do is, I'm not forcing myself to get people on this album, but I'm just trying to prove something to the world that I have this talent that I believe that when people hear my song and they see the potential, gradually, maybe that can land me on a label where I can get people to feature, proper. Because I like my things properly arranged. I don't want to get a feature and hustle and go and look for money to go and shoot videos. And sometimes I tell people, like, when you hustle for features and you don't have the platforms the Drakes, the Kanye West, the other artists have, you work cost 90. Nigerians are doing collaborations because they have most of the labels and the distribution, platforms in their country. So they have the collaborations easily. They do what they have to do easily because there's a team working for them. But
it makes sense.
Me, independent artist, won't force myself to get into a world where I know I'm going to face difficulty. Like I tell people, the money I'm going to use to force myself to impress Ghanaians that I've been able to feature artist A, I'll use that to buy a house.
Okay.
And that has been, yes, because, I feel that house even can save me in the years to come for me to do a bigger collaboration.